Sweet Jesus Radio.
You're a butt dude?
Fuck yeah.
Really?
Hell yeah. So it's the POG, amateur shit. Look up casting in the search. Casting.
Casting.
Amateur casting. Yeah.
Oh, but is it?
Because it kind of like semi looks like it's
But
like a
that's
new
fake
girl
too,
on the
right?
block. Yeah,
That's
they're
fake too?
they're
Okay.
fake, but they are amateur though.
I just learned
are
that
amateur,
Bang
though.
Bus is fake.
No, it's fake.
I didn't know that it was
wait,
fake.
Wait. It's fake?
It's fake, but it's not fake.
No.
Like they're
There's
they're
Santa, right?
The
Santa's
girls
real.
picking up is already. It's fake, but like the girls are amateur though.
No,
Like,
it's fake taxi.
they're not like.
no, it's like they know
No,
you're gonna
it's-
come pick them up with like 6 dicks and you're gonna have to fuck them all.
Yeah. But the girls are amateur-ish. Like they're not like those porn stars just like screaming at the top of their fucking lungs. They actually look like they're having a little fun. They make like realistic noises.
I have a huge. That's my
make
my
realistic
biggest
noises.
issue with porn is that it sets these expectations for
Yeah,
men as to like
no.
what sex should be, and
No.
you're like, oh, all girls like scream and make
That's
these
why the
crazy
amateur
noises.
shit's cool, because the amateur shit's like just they make like real noises. Amateur shit just like
What's a real noise? What? Oh, those are real sex noises.
instead of
No?
Those are real sex noises.
no.
Have you ever
Those
done
are
that,
the fake
Marissa?
ones. Those are the fake ones.
Wait,
What
that's
are-
fake?
What's a real sex noise?
Just like a simple little fucking
Like heavy breathing.
keep it cute.
Keep it cute. Yo, I'm trying to fucking come, bro. How the fuck am I gonna keep it cute?
When you're coming, then it's like
I'm not thinking about keeping it cute. I'm
When
thinking
you're-
about fucking squirting all over this fucking
yes,
shit,
that's
dude.
what, that's
Okay? There is no keeping it
when
cute.
you're getting to that point, then you know it escalates,
I'm
right?
not gonna be like,
Look, you're scaring me right now. Okay, I'm
gonna
getting
be
nervous.
Like, oh my god, like that is what I'm gonna do.
Choke me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, that's like those like 10 seconds prior. But building up to that, you gotta keep it cute.
Dude, I banged this one guy one time that legitimately sounded like fucking King Kong. He was like, and I was like, what's going on? Like, where am I?
Learn what bukkake is thanks to Cards Against
Bukkake?
Humanity. Oh,
That's like
bukkake.
a-
She has a problem with
Quietest
saying words.
fucking
She says,
nervous-
what did you
The
say?
bukkake.
Bukkake,
Gary
and then she says
bukkake.
teriyaki. She's like, can I get the
Teriyaki.
chicken
Sorry,
teriyaki?
I don't speak Japanese.
I just had a bukkake. I need a teriyaki now.
I'm gonna go bukkake and you're teriyaki right about now.
The Bostonian, like semi fucking bukkake.
Yeah, she's like a
Bukkake.
white hybrid. Bukkake with the teriyaki.
Bukkake and
She says a lot of things
teriyaki.
really weird.
Bukkake.
She also says Tegan and Sarah instead of Tegan and Sarah.
No, yeah, it's all about communication, but it's still worthy of laughing at it. You know? I mean, it's so fucking like it just jumps out at you big time.
It's just like phonetically, it's like spelled phonetically.
Bukkake. That's like how would you spell it like in the little phonetic part of the dictionary?
Bukkake?
B-Y. No, but the way she says it.
Oh, buyaki, like B-U-Y-A.
Bukkake.
Like, and then khaki.
B-Y-O-O.
Khaki at the end.
khaki like
Yeah.
K-A with a double
Busey,
dot on top
yeah,
of the A or something.
with a fucking tilde and then the thing and then khaki.
If you want to get all literal about it, it's Japanese, so it's actually bukkake.
And now we're talking.
Through our adolescence, I guess it's like the blind leading the blind. So, like with dude advice, with life advice, with anything advice, like Marissa and I are always steering each other in the wrong direction. It was so bad. Like one time we were down at the Percolator, down when it still existed,
Yeah, okay.
and Marissa was like, "Let's go see this guy that I'm interested in." And I was like, "Okay, cute, let's do it."
Let's see,
Yeah,
Marissa.
say it.
Yeah, I just met this really shy white guy from a band, and I really wanted to impress him. And so we walked by where he was playing outside. We didn't walk in, and Eileen told me, "You should text him. I like your shirt." He couldn't see me at all, and I did. And he never responded, and I never spoke to him again.
Why? What?
Well,
I would love that
terrible.
text.
I feel like that was a good move at the time. I was like, "Oh, he's in a band." Oh yeah. Oh my god. So there was this other time. Yeah. So the guy with the t-shirt, I was like, that's a good move. Like I feel like that's cool. Like you're like eyes on you. Like that's cute. It wasn't cute.
Text message all
It
day.
wasn't cute. Another
Creepy as
time.
fuck?
Yeah, creepy as fuck. Another time, Marissa was dating a guy, and I guess they had banged or whatever. And he went on a business trip with a girl coworker, and
What?
and he was texting, or she was texting him, calling him, and he didn't answer. And so I was like, this guy is not going to do this to us. He is not going to treat us like this. Oh my God. So I was like, give me your phone. We're calling him. So we stood in like her parents' kitchen, and I was like calling. I was like waiting, like, bitch better answer. And he didn't. So then I left him a voicemail, and I was like, yo, motherfucker, I fucking hope you crash and you're fucking in a ditch and you break your fucking dick. Fuck you. For Marissa. And then I like,
Damn.
he was like a really nice guy. Like now that I think about it, I should have done
Holy
that.
shit.
He's probably the one.
I'm friends with his girlfriend on Facebook. He's
Psycho
really
much?
happy. Yeah, like just a bunch of like really misguided.
It's funny but creepy
advice.
though. Like that's
I am so creepy. One time I was like so into this guy, and I was like so dedicated to him, like kind of dedicated, I guess. But I was like, I want to get him back. So I waited in his car for like 4 hours in the sun for him to come out of work, because I had a key to his car, because I really wanted him to like stop ignoring me. So I like waited there for like 4 hours.
Passenger seat or driver seat?
I wasn't hiding in the back seat, like don't see me, so I could pop up like a crazy person. Yeah,
she wasn't doing like a crazy person, okay?
not crazy, kind of crazy. This was with Steven.
Just semi crazy.
With Steven, yeah, it was like insane.
4 hours.
I was like so dedicated. I would like get out of the car, I'd come back in, get out, come back in, and I'd be like, yo, I'm gonna fucking. And I didn't know where Del Valle High School was. That's where he worked, and I had to like Google it and stuff. And I was like, I'm so gonna make this happen. He's gonna get me back. Yeah, he's gonna get me. I'm gonna get him back, and we're gonna be married. We didn't get married.
Not to be weird,
He
but
thought it was crazy.
that's kind of hot though. It is.
Oh, you like
I've always
psychos.
thought that shit's
Oh yeah,
hot.
you like weirdos.
No, seriously, it's hot.
That's not
Like
hot.
that's flattering as fuck.
No, it's not.
To me,
No,
it is.
I mean,
You can do that to me
That's-
anytime you want.
okay.
That's borderline like.
That's crazy.
No,
No,
fuck
and I
that.
feel like
That's
it's
hot.
less crazy because I can admit that I think that's crazy.
Yeah,
now.
but it's like
Now I know it's
You're
crazy.
so turned
it's
on
not
to
like
Yo, you have a boner. Tell me about, like, you have a
just
boner.
half chub, but
that. Oh my god, we could so see it.
And I was about to graduate, and it was way below what I was expecting. So I was like, no, I'm leaving. I'm not going to do this.
yeah.
So I left. I met a lot of really great people who I'm still friends with. Shout out to Lisa and Mondo and Chad and Patty and Lauren, Monica. They're all awesome people. And then after that, after that I graduated, and I was like, yo, I'm fucking down. This is crazy. Where's my dream job at? I'm gonna fucking make bank. See all you motherfuckers later. College is awesome. Like, fuck yeah. And then I get out, and I'm like, yo, the phone is not ringing. Like, nobody's calling me. Nobody cares. I fucking put my resume on like LinkedIn, fucking Monster, and nobody cared. Nobody fucking cared.
Damn, for real.
Yeah, it was rough. It was like a rude awakening. So I saw a post online or on Facebook that said like Rios Radio was looking for a music host, and so I was like, cool, like that's maybe
Okay.
something I could do. Like I did radio, blah blah blah. And my friend Gabe, who I worked with at Neon Desert, was working with them. So they were like, yeah, come try out. We'll do a podcast with you and we'll see how you do. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking blow the shit out of the fucking water. I'm gonna wish you would have fucking heard me 6 months ago. So I showed up to the Corner Tavern. I did a podcast with them. And my first guest was Mel from the Pizza Joint. And they were like, oh yeah, we really like you. Like, you want to do this? And I was like, you really like me because I'm the only one that fucking applied.
Exactly.
That's why. So, yeah, lucky them. So, like, and it was so hot and sweaty in there. And like remember the den?
like here.
Do you remember the den when it was like in the back of the tavern? And it was like that little
Yeah, that
box,
little
and it
room.
was
Yeah,
so
yeah.
fucking sweaty. And
Yeah.
I was like, I'm still cute. I'm still really cute. So I did that, and they were like, awesome. Like, let's hire you on. And I was like, cool. What's my pay? And they're like, no, we do this for free. And I was like, yeah, we do this for free. Like, okay, well, I'm into it. So I started doing that with them, and then slowly they started doing Rios Radio like 5 years ago, probably, like even before I was into it. And they were doing podcasts with like a sports podcast, which I don't care about because it was a bunch of sports. And it was a bunch of fucking dudes. I'm the only chick that was in Rios Radio, so it was like really hard for me to like identify with anybody. So I was like, yeah, whatever, this is cool. But my first year, if you listen to like those first podcasts, like it was like I needed psychological help. Like it was crazy. Like I'd be like, yo, your dick's small, bitch. Like it was just like fucking antagonizing people the entire time.
Sweet Jesus Radio.
This show.
It was so bad. But it was some of the really best interviews I've done, because I feel like if my inhibitions were out and I could say whatever I wanted, and now it's obviously not like that. But so we started doing the podcast. We were like nomadic, and we'd go from place to place to place. And then Gabe had a contact at KCOS more recently, and he was like, yo, let's turn this into a TV show. And I was like, TV? What the fuck? I gotta lose weight or something. And then so I was like, I don't want to do a TV. I hate TV. I don't hate TV. I
But
hate
you do video, though,
kind
right?
of being on TV, because it's so much more pressure and there's so much more
Yeah, of course.
like going into it. So we started doing that, and we are working on our 3rd episode for the El Paso show. And we'll see what happens. I want that to be like my full-time job, because I have another job, but I want that to be like my gig.
Your main thing.
Yeah, my main.
Cool. Any questions?
That was
Jen?
long. That was like fucking like 10 years
That's
of
how
my
it should be.
life.
I don't know if you touched on this. Who was maybe one of your favorite, interviews or guests that you've had? Or a highlight moment in your mind?
I
that
was
you think
thinking
of?
about that
Please
today.
say me.
Probably Jam.
Okay, cool.
I've interviewed so many fucking people. I think that, and you had them on the show, Tomas from Villain's Kiss. He was in a band called Bump Street Finanza.
Yep.
And so they were probably one of my favorite episodes, because they were like crazy and nuts. And then another one of my favorite episodes was Diluta Means Kindness, because I'm pretty intense when I interview people, and it's like, yo, your balls are fucking small, your fucking dick's small. Like it's that's what it was. It was very intense. So Diluta was like giving it back to me, and I was like, yo, hold up, like I don't fucking like this. So I had to bring it a little harder, And then after we would do the interview, we would
Your
go.
dick is small though.
Well, it's like an enlarged clitoris, so it's kind of big. Kind of.
She's right up your alley. You're loving this. He's in love. He's falling in love. I can feel it.
Oh my God. Hit me up on Tinder. Just kidding. I don't have Tinder. So
Grindr.
Oh, Grindr. No, Marissa got a Grindr because she's nosy, she says. She's like, I just want to know what people are doing on Grindr. So she got a Grindr.
Now I have to get a grinder.
But so after Deluta's interview at Monarch, we went inside because we usually take shots with the band, be like, yo, celebrate, whatever. And so Ryan, the guy that looks like Jason Schwartzman, we took like Jameson pickleback shots, and we were all like in a circle, and we're like, yo, cheers to Rios, fucking kick-ass. Fucking Ryan throws it back and then spits it projectile into my fucking face.
Why?
All over my clothes,
On
because he's
purpose?
like, no, it went into the wrong like pipe,
Oh my
and he couldn't like handle it.
Rookie.
So
Party
I still
foul.
talk about
Bukkake.
that. Like I
Fucking
was
rookie.
like, what the fuck just happened? So I sucked my shirt to get the alcohol. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
I was like, wow.
So
You have flashbacks about the
I'm
bukkake.
having flashbacks. So he fucking spit out a shot like all over my face. And I was like,
fuck?
it's cool. I don't want to be mean and be like, yo, you fucking dick. How dare you? No, it was fun. It's funny. It's cool.
Yeah,
We'll
it's
talk
funny,
about it.
but learn how to take shots, please. Oh my God.
Another.
This is your first shot.
So JB and I, the guy that I do it with, who is like my work husband, he we have to schedule it around his full-time job, and then he has like a part-time other job, and then he has this.
What's his name again?
Joseph Brooks, JB.
Yeah, because I want to see like, if we have some female listeners, inspire them to do some
Oh,
shit
to
like
do
this.
some shit? No,
I'm
like,
just saying, like,
if you're.
Bake a cake.
Oh,
or
shut up.
to get out of the
Shut up.
bake a cake while you're doing like a
No,
show.
I feel like chicks get intimidated
No,
by bands because it's so, like, and especially the music scene, it's so overrun
But
with men.
females in general, like sometimes get intimidated about a bunch of shit.
Yeah, and you
Just-
shouldn't. Like
Exactly.
the I feel like you build it up in your head that people are gonna
Yeah.
tell you that no, or like you suck, and
That's my
like
point,
you don't
yeah.
know until you try, and you don't know. You just don't know. Like you have to do it, and you're your biggest fucking enemy, and you have to say like, I'm gonna fucking do it. I'm gonna put myself out there, and if it fails, then that fucking sucks. But if I do awesome, then great. But at least you fucking know. I failed at so much shit like in my life that if I sat here and was depressed about all of it, like I would never move. Like you
Exactly.
have to move on, So I
Exactly.
feel like chicks should definitely be more present in the music scene, in doing like podcasts, in doing all of this kind of stuff, because it's all male dominated. And you do get intimidated by the bigger names and the people that have more of a following and stuff, but they started somewhere too. Like, they all started like with 6 listeners, you know, like, and who cares if you get 6 listeners or 600 listeners? Like, at least people are fucking listening.
I get excited with 1 listener.
I don't even listen to it.
So yeah,
why do you even listen?
I feel like you just have to say fuck it and just do it, because it's not gonna do it.
It's doing it for the passion, and it's chasing dreams.
It's like chasing a dream, and it's like a dream I didn't even know I had.
Like a dream that was like inside you already, but like you didn't know it was there.
DCC.
But you chased it like in a.
And I wore the
It was
t-shirt,
like a dream
so
inside
I
a
felt
dream.
like it was real. Yeah.
You were dreaming inside a dream, but
Hey
you were
guys,
in a Dream
okay, cool,
Chasers
thanks.
t-shirt.
All right, cool, thanks.
But I just don't want any chick to feel like she's not enough, or she's not good enough, or she's not pretty enough, because I feel like those insecurities get in the way before anything else does. Like, I can't do it. My voice is ugly. I feel fat. I feel ugly. My makeup's not good enough. I'm not skinny enough. Like, put all of those things aside and just say like, yo, like, you're fucking enough, and you need to like put yourself out there, because if you don't, then you're always gonna fail. And so it makes me like really emotional to talk about that, because
She's crying.
I'm tearing up. No, I'm just kidding. No, but it does. Like, you need to fucking put yourself out there. Like, if you want it to not be so male dominated, then you need to fucking do it, you know? So
because somebody like, I feel like, I don't know by experience, but like they probably hesitate a lot. Like, that little hesitation. Just like go for it.
There's so much, and I feel like a lot of it is what you look like, or people telling you no. But like, people are always gonna tell you no. People are always gonna tell you that it sucks. I remember when I would turn in articles to the Prospector and be like, "Oh my God, this is like my best article," and I'd turn it in, and they would come back fucking bleeding, and I'd be like, "Yo, this is my best article." Like, what the fuck? Yeah, like it's all like a learning process. Like, even if they say you suck, then you suck, and you make it better. So. If I want to wear a fucking t-shirt dress, I will, but my most comfortable is like yoga pants and a fucking t-shirt and no makeup and fucked up hair. And I love being like that. And if you like me like that, then awesome. If you don't, then
so
see
how
you
come you
later.
sell out on the other shit? No, I'm just kidding.
No, shut up. Sometimes I have to wear things like to, I don't know. Sometimes you
No, it
feel
looks
girly.
cool.
I'm more of like a tomboy, but sometimes I feel kind of girly, and I want to like express that. And so, I mean, I want to do both.
That's cool.
So, thanks.
I like both. But
Stop. Thank you.
I'm trying to behave as much.
don't behave.
No, because I won't hear the end of it from her.
Yeah, you won't.
Anyways,
I like to
Jam.
bust Jam's balls.
Yeah.
His little tiny little walnuts. I like to crush them.
Is that why they were crushed last night? What?
I like to crush them like a camel crush. Put it in my teeth.
Alrighty then.
Fucking idiot, dude. So I was like, I don't know. I like hipsters, and that's what my type is, I guess. And so there was this one guy that was like, I worked with him, and he would like wear like a leather jacket and like cute jeans and like a fucking hair thing and like a beard.
So he worked for the Disney Ice Capades, though, and he thought that was it for him. He thought that was his career. He thought he was the shit. Yo, get your cotton candy right here. Beauty and the Beast, cotton candy right over here. Toy Story. So look, he thought he was the shit, and it's the quintessential hipster that Eileen loves. So we were all sitting outside of a restaurant one night, and
Sounds
No, it wasn't a restaurant. It was Taco Cabana.
oh, okay, Taco Cabana.
Like 2 in the morning.
Drunk at 2 a.m. Yeah.
And so this guy starts trying to be like philosophical, and he was like, I was like, yo, so what are your plans? Like, what is your fucking life? And he was like, I'm just like existing, and like, I'm not getting any younger, any older. So, what?
Yeah, so Eileen was like, okay, dude, but you're not getting any younger. And he goes, yeah, well, I'm not getting any older either. She was like, except you are. Every day, every month, every year, you're getting older.
Kind of are.
You literally are.
That's how much of a
aging
hipster
right
he
now.
was. He was Peter Pan.
I was like, you have the Peter Pan syndrome, but I'll still make out with you. And we totally made out. Talk about it at 2 a.m. Because I like to give everybody a chance, because all hipsters matter.
If I make out, she went back home with him. That's
No, I didn't. I didn't bang him, right?
What?
No.
She's asking for confirmation.
Wait.
You got-
Oh, I swallowed.
Like, your Cosby that bad that you don't remember?
No, because she
You
was
give her
usually my
confirmation?
She was usually my ride, and so I would have been like, "Yo, bitch, I got this.
Dang,
I'll see you
man.
later." So I'd have gone home with him, but I
I always
didn't
sucked
that
his
time.
dick, right?
When Eileen was younger too, she was notorious for puking in her purse or her closet, anywhere when she got home.
There you go. Fun facts about Eileen.
I
Eileen rocks. Fun fact.
No, I really did.
The El Paso show. Fun fact.
I did puke in my purse, and the next day it was like this really cute like Vulcan purse because I was still looking at my like emo like cool face, and so I was like, oh, this purse. So I vomited in it because I had nowhere else, and so the next day I was like, I'm just gonna slop it out, and I'm still gonna use it because this purse is like $70,
Yeah.
and so I don't want to waste that. So I just fucking like scrubbed it, washed it, and I was like, cool, we're done.
And that's the one she walked in with.
That's the
That's the
same
purse
one.
I still have this day.
This is the story of the purse that I have right now.
Dude, I went to watch Finding Nemo. Finding Dory. I'm not even kidding. So it's like I really want to cry.
I believe you.
So I went to watch Finding Dory, and the whole time I was sitting there, I was like, "Who the fuck let these fucking kids in?" I was so pissed. I was like, "Wait, you're watching a kids movie?" And then I watched The Purge, and then I watched The Shallows. The Shallows was so.
See,
stupid.
guys, Eileen isn't as cool. She's no
She's
person.
a loser.
I'm such a loser. I like to go to bed at 10 p.m. I like to watch movies. I like to drink vodka and.
By herself.
By myself.
At Alamo Drive.
Oh no! You know what I do love to do is drunk or buzzed shower. That's like my favorite thing. I love that.
Drinking the beer in the shower room.
Yeah,
I used to do that.
I love that because you're just like, woo, I'm so loose. Let me just shave some weird part. Let's see what happens.
Just half of it.
I don't need that.
I don't need this little thing. Shave it.